Here are the first things that you need to do to become successful when first starting a photo booth rental business. My name is Drew. I've been a photo booth rental owner for 14 years, and I've also started a company called Photo Booth 101. We've helped thousands of people get started in their photo booth business by supplying them equipment and just being a mentor. I've mentored thousands of people, you guys, so I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this topic. So the things that I think should be done from the jump: learn and master your software. So if you're using LumaBooth, I highly recommend learn every little thing about the software. How to change print sizes if you're printing, right? From this to a 2x6. Learn about what are the requirements for the internet, because if you want to send out photos instantly, you need to know you have to have a strong connection. What about sharing settings? I'm saying learn everything. Become obsessed with the software. All of the equipment you bought is worthless if you don't have a grasp on the software. Following up, practice setting up, practice breaking down. You do not show up to your first event without doing that. And you'll be surprised, you guys. People will show up first event, whether it's paid or free, and have not taken the time to learn the software and the setup. Another thing that will help become successful fast is getting experience. Not just from your house, but do as many free events as you can. Become an intern, right? This is something you can do in your own head and just say, hey, look, my own internship for my own company, I'm gonna do 4 free events. I'm not gonna be worried about getting paid. I just want the experience so that when I'm ready to collect money from somebody, to do their wedding, to do their corporate party, at least I'll have some reviews. At least I'll have some experience. And if you do drop the ball, and let's just say you mess up at a free event, guess what? You can't refund zero. It's free. And there's a lot less pressure when doing this. And a side note, I really do believe, this is just like a one-take video, you guys. I really do believe the first few times you put your booth out there, the stress and the headaches you have during those events will literally set the path for how your business will be throughout the lifetime. So if you're not practicing and you're diving straight into your first paid event, you're gonna have a high stress level, and you may not want to push this business. You may even might even quit. I've seen people have such a bad first event where they're just like, I don't want to do this. But if you go into it less stress possible, practicing your ass off, you're going to be motivated and hungrier than ever. So that's my experience. And another thing to do is move quickly. Okay? Motivation is a superpower. If you're motivated right now, which I know you are because you're watching this video and you follow me, get to work and do as much work in the beginning while you have that motivation. While life isn't as crazy as it could be, go put the work in right now. Also, when you're starting off, I see this every single day where somebody's just like, I'm trying to grow my business, and they're only doing the things that hustlers do. Facebook Marketplace, joining Facebook groups. They're doing all the ways to get a quick booking, but they're not setting themselves up for the long term. So I know this video is about getting moving fast, but you can do both. You can do the quick things, but you should also be doing the networking, reaching out to venues, wedding planners, event coordinators. Build a network of photo booth owners in your area. Yes, we're talking about competition. They don't need to be competition. They can literally become friends in the same industry, in the same location as you, and be helpful. That's it. Think about it. If you know 4 other photo boothers in your area, people that are super successful, that get more bookings than they can handle, what do you think they're going to start doing with those bookings? They're going to give them to you. I have plenty of relationships, and even in Photo Booth 101 community, right? You get your booth from me, you get put into a group chat with hundreds and hundreds of operators, all with the same mindset. There's more than enough work, so let's go ahead and share it. Another thing I see people not doing that they should be doing, so do this. Get your website done as soon as possible. But you can't get a website without content, and I mean this. Use original content. A lot of photo booth companies out here selling products, giving you content that might look pretty, but everybody else has access to it. What are you gonna do if you're using photos of a photo booth with 5 other people in your area using the same photos? It looks like a scam. I would think it's a scam. If I'm looking to give a stranger money, I'm shopping around and I'm seeing everybody using these same photos, I may be a little worried. So original content is very, very important, and you can get that done from some free events or throw a fake party in your house. Seriously, get a room just like this one right here. Set up your equipment, invite some friends over, give them some free pizza, some beer, and then literally have them model, use the photo booth, and you can get your phone. It literally rang right when I said that. Get some photos, get some videos. For about 30 minutes, you should be good to have enough. So build your website, build your social media platforms. We're talking YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, be on LinkedIn, create a Google My Business profile. I'm literally giving you guys the game completely free here that people are charging in courses. These are the things you need to do right away. And you also need to be hyper-focused on Google My Business, which I mentioned, and that's where you get your reviews. So think about this. You're like, you know what, Drew, I would love to have 40 reviews, but I can't imagine that happening anytime soon. Bonus tip, do one free event. You wanna make sure this is a local event and something that's happening in the next week or two because we're moving quickly. That was one of the things I said earlier, right? So local, happening soon, but there needs to be at least 100 people going to this party. That way, you can literally promote your business while you're there, offering a free photo booth, and tell the guests, hey, you know, we're doing this photo booth completely free. If you can, please leave a review. You know, we would love to build our business. And if you had a good time, scan this little QR code. It'll take you to our review page, leave a review, blah, 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 blah. So if 100 people are there, let's just say 80 people use the booth and you only get half of the people there to leave a review, that's 40 reviews. That is going to make you look like you've been in business longer than you actually have. Fake it till you make it, completely. And imagine if you did that 3 other times. It's a long-term play, you guys. These reviews aren't gonna bring you in business right away, but over time it will, but it also will build trust. Think about it, strangers are gonna end up giving you money, known as a deposit, which we call non-refundable retainers, and they're gonna feel more comfortable doing that if they see some social proof. They see other people, you know, 5-star reviews with photos. And lastly, build your brand. Do this immediately. When I say brand, I highly recommend you be the brand. I get it. Maybe you're not personable and maybe you're like, oh, easy for this guy. This guy makes videos every day. And it wasn't easy for me. If you go back and you look at my early videos, I was awkward. It got better over time, but building a brand does a few things. It, again, builds trust. You become known as an expert because they keep seeing you and you're talking about things that you're teaching them. And you know, when people look at your page, whether it's Instagram or whatever, right? They're not just looking at one video. They may spend 15 minutes with you before giving you a call to get a quote. Your chances go up dramatically once they feel like they know you. Also, people like doing business with people. They love small business. So that could be the reason why someone books you. Like, oh, you know, I've gotten this call all the time. You know, we're considering you and a few other companies and we really do like you. We like your personality and we would love to have you at our party and da, da, da. Perfect. You know, also, I've had plenty of people say, we love the fact that you run your business with your partner. Me and my wife also run our business. It's a lock. So it's all about doing the things like, again, it's not just like one thing that's going to get you all the business. It could be a bunch of little things that accumulate to a big difference. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are just some things that I think that you should be doing from the jump to become successful and have a great experience. So thank you for tuning in. And remember, you guys, Photo Booth 101, you can get all your photo booth stuff, blah, 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 blah. I got to plug my business, but that's besides the point. Thanks for watching. God bless. See you soon. Take care.